All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word in true sincerity. Or this is the brother Tawab Rakah from GMS Los Angeles, coming back with another video in the spirit. And what I want to go into is, no more putting off the day of the Lord, and this is directed towards, our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that may be privy to this truth. The Hebrew Israelites, and either you've been watching, learning, or you just simply been watching the videos of the teachers, the Israelites out there teaching on the streets. This is the time to really, take that step, as far as, crossing over to the other side, in terms of, really taking heed to what the scriptures is saying. When you see the men of the Lord out there teaching, it's time to take heed, man. It's time to, and take heed by actions. If you a brother out there, this is mainly for the brothers. You've been, you've been watching the videos for a while, and there's a camp nearby. You gotta make that step, man. To physically, go out there, or if not, pray to YAHAWASHI. He give you the spirit, to go out there, and maybe, if the spirit's on you, to set up your own camp. But we at the time now. This is the time to really seek after YAHAWASHI. This ain't the time to be lackadaisical. Getting comfortable in this world. This is the time to really. It's always been time to to do the work of the Lord, but even more so now, man, to go hard for YAHAWASHI, because who knows, man. This if this ain't the year, next year, 2022, could be it. Because what we're seeing going all over the world, man. This is unprecedented, man. All these things. The world's pretty much spiritually is on fire, man. There's so much shit going on, you can't even keep up. So, like I said, this is the time to really lock in and really take heed to what the men of the Lord are saying, man. All right, so I'm gonna get right into the scriptures, and I pray this will be edifying. This is bear with me 1 second. Slack here. Phone acting up. Bear with me 1 second, brothers. Okay, this is Isaiah 55:6. It says, "Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near." So this is the time to seek the Lord YAHAWASHI. Okay, because like I just said, you got all kind of shit going on in the earth. You over there in Afghanistan, the Taliban, has resurfaced. And you got all hell breaking loose in Afghanistan. You got all these catastrophes taking place over there in Japan, China, Haiti, which is a tribe of Levi. Over there, they got hit with another big earthquake. And of course, over here in America, you got this scamdemic. Okay, where they forcing that Vanessa, making people. Giving people basically an ultimatum, either to receive that Vanessa or don't have a job, So all kind of things are happening simultaneously, which is according to the prophecies, all these things is going to lead up to America being destroyed. Okay, so all these things that are taking place, this is the things the Lord told us to look for. These are the signs the Lord told us to watch out for, to know that his return is near. All right. This back Isaiah 55:6. It says, "Seek ye the Lord, YAHAWASHI, while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto the Lord, YAHAWASHI, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power he will abundantly pardon." You see, and when it says, "Let the wicked forsake his way," that's referring to wicked Israelites, okay? Which again consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and you Native Americans, okay? Because like us, before we woke up to this truth, we were being wicked. We were sinning, not knowing, that we were the people of the Lord, being ignorant to the ways of YAHAWASHI. Now that we've been returned to this truth, to the best of our ability, we seek to please the Lord. We try to keep, the law, statutes, and commandments, the ones that we can keep on this side to the best of our ability. And having faith in the Lord, putting our trust in the Lord. Which that's the times that we're heading into. We're gonna have to have full trust in YAHAWASHI, because once this system crashes and this money that we're currently using, this so-called money that we're using right now, is going to be obsolete. And that's when the faith going to kick in. And also those the riches that we've been storing in heaven, that's when all that going to kick in. You see, that's why it's so important, for brothers out there that are watching these videos, to really get out there, to the camps, man, or go out there and start teaching, because every man is going to be judged according to his own works. Now, of course, you got different offices and this thing. You got you got friends of the prophet. You got helpers, things of that nature. Which is a beautiful thing. But for the most part, if the Lord bless you with a certain amount of knowledge, and these scriptures, you're supposed to go out there and teach, man. Matter of fact, bear me 1 second. Because that's how we show our faith to the Lord, by our works. This is James chapter 1, verse 22. It says, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in the glass." Right, so, at one point we are all hearers of this word, when we first heard of this truth, we were, we were learning, and we're still learning. Learning doesn't stop just because, you go out there and you start teaching. We forever learning, Every day we learning something new. But the thing is, at some point, we got to go from being hearers, being hearers, to doers, which is actions, things that you physically do. Okay? Going out there on the highways and byways, that takes action, man. You got to, it's traveling that's involved. Brothers got vehicles that got to be maintained, maintenance, for them to, to travel, to do the work. It costs money to make signs, to make garments, So this thing, at some point, you got to go from being a hearer, just being a hearer, to a doer. You know, and you know, and once we go from being a hearer to a doer, we got to endure until the very end in doing the works of YAHAWASHI. No matter what we going through, no matter what situation we're or obstacle that we're dealing with, we have to keep doing the will of the Lord, man. Okay, now I'm gonna get another one. Now, cause I just mentioned, once we become doers, we gotta stay doing this work. This is Luke chapter 9, verse 62, which is a very popular scripture. All right, it says, "And Yahawashi said unto him, No man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High." You see? So once we go from being just a hearer, to a doer, we can't take our hand off the plow. We got to keep looking forward. Okay? And that meaning taking your hand off the plow, meaning you stop doing this work for whatever reason. Whether it's you be offended, or we get offended, or we get disenchanted, or what I'm saying, family situation, job situation, whatever it is, financial situation, whatever it is that could become a stumbling block, a hindrance from doing this work. We have to keep our hands on this plow. Now, ultimately, at the end of the day, it's all according to the election of YAHAWASHI. Okay? Because at the end of the day, the Most High knows who his chosen is. The Lord knows, YAHAWASHI know his chosen, okay? So, I mean, really, at the end of the day, that the elect is already, accounted for, with the Lord. The Lord knows who are his. But us on our end, we have to give diligence, man. Matter of fact, let me get that. We gotta give great diligence, because the fact that we have to it takes to go out there to do the work. It takes diligence. It takes diligence to to seek out a camp, or try to find brothers in your area, and go out, and you going out there week in, week out. Whenever the brothers is out there teaching, you coming out there week in, week out. That's diligence, man. That requires diligence. Not being wishy-washy about it, half-hearted. Some days you feeling it and other days you not feeling it, that lukewarm spirit. And we don't, none of us want to be in that lukewarm spirit. That's why we all got to pray, and fast as well too. Lord, keep that spirit upon us, man. That Rawchaa Qadash upon us, to to continue to do this work. All right, this is 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 10. It says, "Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail." You see? So we have to give diligence. Okay? For the brothers that's not in camps yet, or brothers that haven't been out there teaching yet, like I said, it requires diligence to seek out a camp, or to establish your own camp. Wherever the spirit of YAHAWASHI has, mapped out for you, it requires diligence. Just like studying. Studying, watching the videos, make sure, we locked in to the spirit, locked into what the apostles and the elder brothers are saying. Make sure we're, paying attention, being alert, and even not just when they say it, but, being alert on our own as well, because it shouldn't always have to take the apostles and elders and, head brothers, to alert us to certain things. Some things we should be able to know on our own, or be circumspect on our own, Because at some, when one, when you come into the truth, when you come into a camp, you just, you're a new brother in general, you may not be spiritually, your discernment may not be uh, as sharp as other brothers that have been around for a while. Okay, so certain things you may not notice. Okay, but as time goes on and you grow in this thing, the Lord will start, your discernment will start sharpening up. You see, but the point is, this thing is all about action, man. So that procrastination, I'm gonna get out there. That time is running out. Time is short. This ain't the time to keep putting, like, that's why I read in Isaiah 55, man. Seek the Lord while he may be found. This ain't the time to be procrastinating. Time is, like I said, time is short. You see, the world is literally, spiritually, the world is on fire. There's so much shit going on. Shit can pop off any day now. That's how it feels, And that's also part of that, hastening the day, But this ain't the time to, the procrastinating and be lax. No, this is the time to get, to get involved. All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. It says, "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them." You see, now's the time to remember our Creator. Okay, and most of us are in our youth. Most of us are young men. So this is the time to remember our Lord, to serve Him. This is the time we supposed to give our, this is the part of our life we really supposed to give to the Lord is our youth. But you got brothers, that's past that youth. You got brothers that's up in age, and that's a beautiful thing too. That's a blessing to have, brothers that's up in age that, that comes into the truth, and is what, that wakes up to the truth, and it's real beautiful to see, even, when you see young brothers like, brothers 15, 16, you got brothers of different age groups, generations of brothers, and different spirits, and it's a beautiful thing, and that show you how the Lord ain't, see, in the world, our people are divided by those things. They divided by age group. They divided by, different walks of life or whatever. But in this truth brings us all together. You see, because this thing is not a carnal thing; it's a spiritual thing, right? So, like I said, this is the time to really seek YAHAWASHI while the evil days come not, because we're really not in that. We're approaching it, that time, the great tribulation, but we're not in the thick of it right now. So this is really the time to seek YAHAWASHI before he fully unloads, let loose that judgment, before he comes with that great destruction. Okay, this is the time that the take heed, man. All right. This is Slocky, bear me 1 second. This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. It says, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." And see, this is what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be setting the mark upon the foreheads, meaning this word. When you go into that word mark, is the Hebrew word thawah, which means exempt from judgment. Okay, so that's why it's important for brothers to be out there. Brothers got to come out to the camps, so you can get this word, man. In hopes, and we all hope to have that mark. We all hope to have that tawah, to be exempt from all this judgment the Lord's getting ready to bring forth on this earth, man. All right, it says, and the Lord YAHAWASHI said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. And that's the time that's getting ready. That's the time that's quickly approaching as well. Okay, the Lord's gonna turn his servants into hunters, man. Because now this is fishing season. Jeremiah 16:16. When we go out there teaching his word, that's fishing. That's considered, spiritually, that's considered fishing. We're fishing for for men, and that have the same mind as us. That, like it says, that the ones that sigh and that cry. Because we sigh and cry in this society for all this wickedness. All this oppression here. Okay. So that's when we go out there and we teach this word, that's the individuals that the Lord has sent us out, to teach this word to, in hopes of being delivered. Okay, it says and to the others, he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. And see, the Lord don't discriminate. Okay, the Lord don't the Lord don't get messed up when an old or young person get killed. Okay, get put to death, or young women or children. And this is the Lord. This is the Lord is sanctioned this, man. You see? So if anybody that's not following especially of our people, these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, if you're not taking heed to this word, it don't matter how old you are, who you are, you're gonna be destroyed. Man, woman, or child. It doesn't matter. All right, it says, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, which is, again, that word mark, tawah, meaning exempt from judgment. You see? So the ones that's going to be exempt are the ones that have this mark. Okay? It says, and began in my sanctuary, then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. And see, this is all going to start with the ones of our people that know they Israelites. Because you got a lot of false, teachers among our people. You got a lot of false prophets, that's leading our people astray. And they're going to be destroyed. They're going to have their reward for that. Because, a lot of them, where they sold out, they took a bag, or they just simply being rebellious and just being, envious, and they doing everything out of strife. They gonna get their reward. They're gonna get a reward of a false teacher, which is destruction. But like I said, this is the time to seek after YAHAWAH by Hashem YAHAWASHI. This ain't the time to to be procrastinating and putting off the day of the Lord. Thinking we got extra time and to get right with the Lord. No, man, the time is short. You gotta have that attitude. As such, you gotta have that attitude, man. The Lord can come back this very day. The Lord can come back this tomorrow. This week, whatever. The Lord can come back in this moment. You gotta have that mentality. So you'll move with haste. And we always talk about being impulsive. But sometimes you gotta move with haste, especially when depending on the situation. Like with the I'm just bringing this point out. I'm gonna close out the video, but you had the account when YAHAWASHI, when he came up to Peter and Andrew, which Peter and Andrew were fishermen, okay? They were brothers that were fishers, okay? And YAHAWASHI came to them, and YAHAWASHI, and it said, man, let me get that. I'm gonna close it out because I want to get it right. Bear me 1 second, Akim. This is Matthew chapter 4, verse 18. All right, it says, and YAHAWASHI walking by the Sea of Galilee, and when I say YAHAWASHI, I'm referring to whom you people out there, the ones that's ignorant to this truth. I'm referring to the one who you ignorantly called Jesus Christ, which is true name in the Hebrew. All right, the Rawchaa Qadash, which is the holy tongue. His true name is YAHAWASHI, okay? All right, it says, and YAHAWASHI, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And he saith unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. And they straightway left their nets and followed him. You see? So they left at once, soon as the Lord told them that they dropped everything and they followed after the Lord. They moved with haste. It wasn't nothing to think about and ponder about. You see? So yeah, sometimes it's certain situations it calls to be patient, which, for the most part in this truth is all about patience. But when it comes as far as, serving YAHAWASHI, there's times that calls for haste. Just like the Pesach, the Passover, the lamb, the whole, you do it in haste, man. You see? So yeah, that was pretty much it. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I pray this was edifying to you, Akim. Brother, stay strong. Keep pushing, man. Like I said, man, brothers out there that that know this truth, especially out here in Cali. Cali's pretty big, man. I know there's a lot of brothers out here, that's watching these videos, man. So wherever county you in, wherever the brothers you close to, in wherever county you in, just try to get in touch with brothers, man, or find a camp, or you know what I'm saying, because like I said, time is short, man. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna give all glory and praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Kakadash, the honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone, honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom. Shalom.